Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the New Jersey Nets going up against the Phoenix Suns. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. And Greg, the ball movement these teams both possess, very, very difficult to defend.
They do a great job of making the extra pass. A clear team-first mentality. Defenders will have to stay alert.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. Here's Bowen. Pass to Stockton. Robinson for three. They get it back. Stolen by Canby. It's Thomas on the wing. Guarded by Robinson. Outside Hill. Shot clock at 6. The Suns need to get a shot off from outside the arc. And the Suns get it back. Thomas kicks to Kobe. Thomas sets a screen for Bryant. Again, the miss by Kobe. Last game for New Jersey, it was a loss to Orlando. Bowen, the pass to Stockton. Here's Bowen. Good ball movement here by New Jersey. The three from Iverson comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Hill left side.
New Jersey foul call. Bruce Bowen. First personal foul. First team foul.
A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Here's Bryant. Here's Canby, and slam dunk by Canby.
And nothing like taking it to the hole yourself.
And here are the Nets. Here's Nesterovic, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
On the wing, Hill. And that's a foul called on John Stockton. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Bryant looking around. And Bryant throws it down.
Such body control from Bryant. Able to take some hits there on the way up.
For New Jersey, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Now, here's Stockton. He just could not put it together in that loss to Orlando. Yep, that one goes. Nesterovic has got 6 points.
And when you work that rock down low, take shots from there. You'll shoot it at a very high clip.
Now, here is Hill. Defense is right there. Over Bowen. Hill, no good. The Nets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Iverson against Bryant. Iverson left side. Shoots over Kobe. Iverson, no luck. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Suns. Trailing by 2. Thomas, a screen on Iverson. And a nice shot by Bryant. Bryant's got his second basket of the night.
The defense has got to cover Bryant everywhere. Otherwise, he'll just keep finding looks whenever he wants.
Outside Robinson. 4 on the shot clock. Stockton with a screen on Thomas. Here's Robinson. And the rebound goes to Marcus Camby.
I think in that situation, that was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Thomas sets a screen for Bryant. Driving in.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. My goodness.
And how fun is it watching Kobe take flight? His throwdowns are downright ridiculous.
Stockton passes to Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
Now here's Jackson. Still yet to score. Driving to the basket. And then Thomas with the jam.
Well, you know, he may be a bit undersized at the 4, but he makes up for it with his athleticism.
For New Jersey, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. And Spaz Robinson. On the wing, Stockton. Guarded by Jackson. Pulls up. Iverson, no luck.
Well, with his solid midi game, you expect him to knock that one down.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Byron Scott and I talked for a few minutes. We talked through some of their defensive matchups, and he had high praise for Grant Hill, saying, I see similarities between Grant and Scottie Pippen. They're both guys who can do everything on the court and do it well. Guys who put the team first and also give great effort defensively. That's quite the compliment. Kev, back over to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. The Suns leading. Camby kicks to Hill. Bryant outside to the wing on the left. Thomas sets a screen for Camby. Pass to Thomas. The kick out to Hill. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Kobe. The 19-footer is on the money. Bryant's got 8.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Up again. Drew Gooden is checked in for Phoenix. Anderson comes in for Jackson.
Substitution on the court.
Suns leading by 4. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Suns making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
There's 25 seconds left in the first. Here's Palacio, defended by Carter.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
That will count. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Suns lead by 2. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
Now, here's Curry. Pass to Carter. Now, here's Leonard. And here is Campbell. He's guarded by Collins. Pocket 6. I got to say, Clark, it's good to see the New Jersey Nets finally making their mark in the NBA.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. Any of those ABA teams, you've got the Denver Nuggets, the Indiana Pacers, the New Jersey Nets, and you're right. They were royalty back in the ABA days, but it's taken them a little while to get back to the top in the NBA. They're fresh off their first trip to the finals, and I think we've got a chance to see them back there again soon.
Here's Palacio. He has yet to score.
Hey, yo, right here.
Down low, Gooden, and it's Gooden with the jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And here are the Nets. after the Suns pick up 2. Outside for Curry. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Curry's got the game tied up here for New Jersey.
Not wasting any time off the catch.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. So both teams making some changes here. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Suns. They'll be off to Boston for a meeting with the Celtics after this one. And that game will be game 3 of 5 away from home.
And this is how you run the pick and roll, folks. Jackson extremely confident in these sets.
Iverson kicks to Robinson. To the paint. No good from Campbell.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Outside Jackson. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Iverson dishes to Robinson. Carter outside. Wants to get it to Robinson and does.
And Robinson is a skilled big. In addition to being an effective scorer inside, he also has a three-point shot to boot.
The Nets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
The Nets making a switch here. Nesterovic is checked in. On the wing, Kobe. Shoots it up. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Kobe's got the lead up to 5 now for Phoenix. And here's New Jersey. Carter looking around. Pass to Nesterovic. It's hauled in by Thomas. For Phoenix, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Anderson passes to Jackson. A baseline J. Here's Gooden. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Suns lead by 7.
Love seeing that kind of activity on the offensive glass. Nicely done.
In the corner, it's Robinson. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Chalk up 2 there.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Thomas, a screen on Carter. Jackson passes to Thomas. Nesterovic with the rebound.
Not a lot you can say except fantastic job by the defense.
Ryan against Iverson. They set the pick. Back to Carter. Iverson against Bryant. Gooden with the rebound.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
And here's Bryant outside. Goes back up. And it's Gooden with the jam.
He made extra sure that goes in.
Nets trail by 7. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And so Byron Scott decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
All right, fans, let's give some applause for your New Jersey.
New Jersey making a switch here. Stockton's checked in. And for the Suns, Marcus Camby. He's checked in for Gooden. And it's Hill and for Anderson. Here's Bowen. No scoring in this one. Pass to Nesterovic. Stockton outside. And the Nets miss again.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter.
Thomas sets a screen for Hill. And it's Hill with the jam.
How about the vertical of Hill? Outstanding. and rising up and ramming it home. Yes, sir.
Nets trail by 9. Pass to Nesterovich. And here's Stockton. Over Jackson. Stockton's shot is off. Suns on offense. They're on a 14-5 run here.
Suns foul. Kenny Thomas. First personal foul. Second team foul.
For New Jersey, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Robinson on the wing. He's guarded by Thomas. Stockton against Jackson. Here's Nesterovich. He can't get it to go. Nice D from Camby. Thomas a screen on Iverson. Here's Jackson. Pass to Thomas. A fadeaway. Jackson finds Bryant. Shot clock at 5. Over Iverson. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
When he catches the hot hand, good luck trying to slow him down. Plays so under control, can spot up, drive, create for himself a matchup nightmare.
Now, here is Robinson. He's got 5. Stockton outside. Pass to Robinson. Over Thomas. Here's Nesterovich. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
Hill kicks to Kobe. There's the triple. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Iverson. No good on the last second attempt there. And so that's the end of the first half. Phoenix ahead as they end the second quarter with a massive 16-7 run. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Kobe Bryant really making a difference.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Jackson against Stockton. Jackson dishes to Camby and slam dunk by Camby.
Terrific work off the screen.
Here's Stockton, still without a basket. Allen Iverson on the wing. Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in.
When the shot goes up, he is not a guy you want to lose track of. Boy, that's a nice play right there.
Outside Jackson. Camby sets the screen for Jackson. Here's the floater. Nets trail by 9. Pass to Iverson from downtown. It's rebounded by Camby. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Phoenix. And Hill has it in the corner. Kept alive. Camby kicks to Jackson. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And the basket by Hill.
And good to see Hill knocking down the long ball because that really will help his confidence.
Stockton the pass to Bowen. Robinson left side. Stockton outside. Back to Robinson for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Camby's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Pass to Jackson. And Hill has it in the corner. Thomas kicks to Hill. From deep. Again missing Hill. Nets trail by 12. To the inside. Here's Nesterovich. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And it's going to be out of bounds. New Jersey will retain possession. Iverson kicks to Robinson. And again, no good by New Jersey.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time some.
And Hill has it in the corner. Thomas sets a screen for Hill. 6 on the shot clock. Lays it up and banks it in. Hill's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Tell you what, good luck trying to stop Hill inside. I mean, once he's this deep, the defense is done.
And so Byron Scott decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Get ready for your next dance team.
On defense, the Suns, 14 points, their largest lead in the game. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Stolen by Robinson. Here's Bowen. Hasn't made one yet. Stockton outside. 5 to shoot. New Jersey needs to get off a shot here. Iverson, no good. Phoenix leading by 14. Kobe on the tape. Off with the layup. Stockton down low. Jackson on him. Pass to Robinson. Kicks it out to Iverson. They could use a bucket. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Iverson's got his first points of the night.
And, you know, for being a smaller guard, Iverson is a master at finishing inside. Just remarkable.
Camby, a screen on Iverson. Tips it, tries again. Camby good. Camby's got 4 points in the quarter.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
The Suns have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Hill looking it over. Here he goes. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Hill's got 9 points.
That quick first step that Hill has is just part of what makes him so special. No one's going to get in his way once he's on the move.
Now, here is Robinson. He's got 5. Here's the screen. Nesterovic passes to Stockton. Robinson for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration, too. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Rejected by Camby.
Wow, great interior D. That effort gets erased because of it.
Camby sets the screen for Bryant. Outside Jackson. Thomas, a screen on Stockton. Back to Thomas. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Suns lead by 18.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
And so Byron Scott decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Both teams deciding to change it up. We've got 1:23 left here in the third quarter. Stockton kicks to Carter. Anderson against Curry. 6 to shoot. Drills the baseline jumper.
Popping it in from mid-range. A good offense can come at you from any place.
Suns leading by 16. Here's Palacio. Scoreless thus far. Curry against Anderson. Curry attacking. Carter outside. Pass to Curry over Anderson. Curry shot is off. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. Iverson's checked in for the Nets. Nets trail by 16. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Suns have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Pass to Anderson. Here is Hill, guarded by Curry. Puts it up. Can't nail the jumper.
Open midi right there. That's letting the defense off the hook when you don't cash in.
And so it's Phoenix with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Right back after this break. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Iverson passes to Carter. Now Iverson, defended by Bryant. Iverson, no luck.
Rough start for him for sure. He needs to make a shot just to gain some confidence.
Gooden dishes to Anderson. Pass to Palacio. Collins setting the big for Bryant. And finished off by Collins.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now here's Iverson. And here is Campbell. He's guarded by Collins. They get it again. And Campbell throws it down.
Boy, Campbell rises up off the floor and throws it down with force, making it look easy.
Suns leading by 16. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Snatched up. Collins kicks to Gooden. Pass to Kobe. Another shot. And he sinks the layup. 14 points for Kobe Bryant.
Now, that's too easy for Kobe. The closer he gets, the more dangerous he becomes.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Curry passes to Campbell. Count it. Campbell's got 4 this quarter.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
The Suns call time. And the Nets may get a change here. Nesterovic is checked in. And the Suns also making a change. Camby's checked in. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Palacio, defended by Carter, and it's Gooden with the jam.
Leading him right to the basket with a tremendous pass. Really good execution there.
Nets trail by 18. Iverson kicks to Curry. Camby with the block.
Playing strong defense inside the paint there. They'll think twice before trying that again.
Outside for Kobe.
Watch the pick.
Shoots. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Nesterovic, rejected by Camby.
stopping that offense cold at the rim. An immediate shutdown. Positioning and anticipation right on cue.
And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
In for your Nets, Cliff Robinson, Bruce Bowen.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. And Bryant kicks to Camby. Deflects the pass, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stockton.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Just 4 to shoot. Lets it go from the wing. Here's Camby. Pass to Palacio. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
The Nets shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Iverson kicks to Stockton. The Nets working the ball around now. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. He lobs it up, and it's Gooden with the jam.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
Here's Nesterovic, following the score by Phoenix. Robinson on the wing, and he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Here's Palacio, guarded by Robinson. The three from Bryant.
Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
To the middle. Stockton dishes to Robinson. Rejected by Campbell.
Tracking that ball all the way. Strong defense at the rim.
And he's good on the three ball.
And I tell you, for a big guy, Robinson is really light on his feet. Gets off the floor quickly and has the nice, easy shooting stroke.
The Suns call time.
Henry Thomas, Grant Hill, Mark Jackson.
Suns leading by 21. And Hill has it in the corner. A three-pointer, no good.
Why does he think that's a good shot? Coach does not want him out there jacking up threes.
Stockton passes to Iverson.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Inside. Here's Nesterovic. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
It's stolen. A solo fast break.
Baiting defenders in the fouls. AI is so good at drawing fouls and getting to the strike.
First team foul. At the line for your Nets, Allen Iverson.
And he makes the first. That misses, so he splits the free throws. And something we've seen the last couple years, more and more overseas players, Greg, making their mark in the NBA.
Yeah, Dirk led the way a few years back. And having a big star like Yao Ming come into the league, the NBA might explode in overseas talent.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Phoenix.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
Yeah, you know, I thought the result might be a little different this time around, but clearly I was mistaken. Now they'll have to wait till next year for a shot at revenge.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Camby.
You can set a tone with defense, and that's exactly what he did with how he protected the rim.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Carter outside. And there's the defensive 3-second call.
New Jersey ball. At the line from York.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Growing up in Inglewood, in the shadow of the Lakers' home arena, Eldon Campbell had NBA dreams. Great to see this young man in the league.
Now here is Carter. Just 5 on the clock. Wide open look. Ah, it's in there. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Shot from 16. He puts in the J.
On offense, the efficiency of Bryant is really something else. He always seems to have a different type of shot up his sleeve.
So it's the Suns winning easily here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later. And both sides on the floor getting ready for the game ahead. It's almost that time. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Norman Powell. Khalil Ware is out there with Jaime Jaquez. And it's Smith, and it's Larson in at the small forward. And for the Wildcats, Oubre out there with George. Then there's Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Edgecombe in at the 2 spot. And we got minutes, we have rotations. These elements, Greg, are very much in the works at this time of the season.
And I tell you, a hot streak from a role player might earn them a starting spot. And further success can really shake things up. Giving everyone a fair chance is key.
Paul George with the steal. Edgecombe with it. Powell's there. Pass to Maxey. And a miss there on the triple. Smith with it. To the middle. Here's Jaquez.
Well, that's a solid screen and an even better finish by Jaquez Jr. Really good at reading those pick and rolls.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Wildcats. At the top of the key, Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Oh, that's great TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Now, here is Smith. To the inside. Here's Ware. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss. The Wildcats have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. A nice shot by Embiid.
Well, Embiid is laser focused. The way he shoots the ball is unreal for a 7-footer.
Powell feeling it out a bit. To the paint. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
George with no one around. It's good from long range.
Well, the numbers don't lie. Paul George has been one of the most accurate three-point shooters of his generation.
Down low, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Maxey passes to Embiid. And Ware pulls it down. Gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. George against Jaquez. Now Ware. Clock at 4. And that one is hammered home.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Now, here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid. On the wing, George. Jaquez defending. Jaquez with the rebound.
Wow, that's embarrassing. Come on, just put the ball in the hole.
To the middle. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Outside for George. Connects from three-point range. George has got his second bucket of the night.
And that's why Paul George is such a talented scorer. He can even do it off the catch.
Inside, Jaquez, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Outside, George. Pass to Edgecombe. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Shoots over Ware. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by Edgecombe. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And, guys, I think each team knows they can win this game, just a matter who can catch that momentum. I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Maxey against Smith. Maxey, no good.
Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Heroes checked in for Smith. The Wildcats have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far, right at the 50% mark. Pass to Bona. Back to Ivey. Now Grimes. Latrey. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got his 4th rebound in this one. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Here's Larson. To the inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Now, here's Ivey. To the paint. It's intercepted. Over in the corner, Hero. Lets it go. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And this is simply what Hero does, finding and making shots.
Edwards a screen on Hero. Ivey against Hero. And good that time.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
There's the screen. Hero passes to Jaquez. Can't cash in from close range. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Ivey finds Grimes. Wildcats passing it around. Now, here's Ivey. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Ivey's got 5 now.
And if Ivey can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
Here's Hero. Drains the 19-footer.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, you came to the right place.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Leading by 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
It's reflected in their assist totals. This is a great start offensively.
They've got Janka Jonas. He's out there with Tyler Hero. And it's Jovic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you. Joel Embiid is trying to stay on the court, and to that end, he's lost weight and he's embraced wearing a knee brace. He said, it's the right thing to do, giving me the support for the rest of my career. It may not look as good as it used to, with the jab or the pull-up and all of that stuff, but it'll still work. Guys?
You got it, trying to stay healthy. Thanks a lot, Allie. Now here's Edwards. Still scoreless. Here's Jovic. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Edwards. Embiid in the corner. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. Embiid's got 10 points.
Wow, that is just a beautiful shot. Embiid with great touch from distance.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Walker. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And here's Smith. Screen by Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down hard.
Well, Wiggins may look calm and cool out there, but he can put on a show at times.
And so Lowry will bring it up for the Wildcats. 6-point game. The number 1 overall pick back in 2014, Andrew Wiggins. Certainly capable.
Elite length and athleticism. His shot creation is more good than great. He has that 2022 All-Star nod to his credit, and of course, a championship from that same season.
Here's Jovic. And it's Wiggins missing. Powell against Ivy. And here's Edwards from the arc. Powell pulls it in. Gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Maxey's checked in for the Wildcats. Now here's Embiid. 10 points for him.
Well, that's a tough rebound there to secure, but he put all of his size in there in order to secure it.
Powell against Ivy. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about the upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you very much for the report. Wildcats on D after the miss from Joel Embiid. Wiggins, a screen on Oubre. Pass to Wiggins, stolen by George. Maxey attacking. That falls. Nice speed that time from George.
That is just next level speed on that drive from Maxey.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Substitution for the away team. Khalil Ware. Jamie Hawkins.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Smith with it. Nothing on the board. Hawkins right side. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pass to Embiid. Puts it up from 15. Hawkins with the rebound.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
They set the pick. Down low. Embiid with the steal. And pushing it up here, the Wildcats. Now Maxey. Off target from 3-point range. Here's Larson. And there's the try. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Kelly Oubre. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throws? The 3-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
Wildcats making a switch here. Bonus checked in. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
From deep, George. The Wildcats again cannot hit. Gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Powell with it. Now defended by Oubre. And George gets the whistle that time.
Paul George.
That's his first foul.
Third team foul.
1:56 left in the first half. Shot clock at 6. Here's Powell. It's hauled in by George.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And when he's out in the open floor, Maxey is almost impossible to match up with.
Now here is Smith, still without a basket. To the inside, Jaquez, rebound, Wildcats. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. George sets a screen for Maxey. No good on the triple.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
Pass to Smith. Powell left side. Fires, high post. And it's Rona with the rebound.
That's great shot selection, just poor execution. If you're going to take those mid-range shots, you've got to knock them down.
Jaquez with the ball. Picked up by Edgecombe. And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
That 26 seconds left in the first half of the game. Inside, here's Jaquez. It's hauled in by George. And so George will bring it up for the Wildcats. They trail by 9 points. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And doesn't like to see an exciting rookie making plays for his team. Edgecombe knows he needs to be a guy who facilitates for their offense.
I love how he's taking charge out there. Here, offensively, riding the wave.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Up by 9. Natalie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
I'm here with Coach Spoelstra. Coach, where's your team getting its confidence and energy from in that first half?
We're getting a lot of it off our defensive stops, and then once we got into a rhythm, then started to, just make some tough ones, which, sometimes happens when you see the ball go in.
Defense set the tone, though. Thanks, Coach.
Hey, Ellie, thank you so much for that interview. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with you for the second half of the game right after this.
And get ready for the fan attack.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
Well, I think for the home team, they didn't come out the gates the way they hoped. Took the L, but they don't think that represents who they are.
Well, it might be just a matter of shaking off that rust, Shaq, and I think the second game will give us some insight.
Turning back now to that game we've been watching. A positive first half for the visiting team. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. An incredible 64% for the field in this game. Paul George is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Embiid. Then there's Edgecombe. And it's Maxey in at the point guard. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. And pushing it up here, the Wildcats. No one near Edgecombe as he lets it fly. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
To the middle. Here's Ware. Oh, he jams it right over Kelly Oubre. Wow.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Well, he's just an elite scorer. Embiid, unstoppable.
Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
Oh, Tyrese Maxey's showing you he's got some serious hot to go with that deep shooting.
Powell outside. On the wing, Jaquez. Defended by George. Basket good. Jaquez has got 8 points.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. The Wildcats have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. The NBA understands its future is electronic. Commissioner Adam Silver said the vast majority of people consume us through media, not in person. Our social media audience is the highest of any league and continuing to grow exponentially. So there's no lack of interest in this game. Back to you.
It is a beautiful thing. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. George with the ball. Now Smith defending. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. And, Jim, this is year 2 of that 4-year, $211 million contract for Paul George.
And when he's been healthy, Kevin, he has shown himself to be one of the best swingmen in the game. But now he's in his mid-30s, and this can be the point where players often start to wear down.
Powell, the pass to Ware. Embiid with the steal. Here's Oubre, and finished off by Oubre.
A powerful finisher. Oubre Jr., you deserve to get dunked on when you let him get inside.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Jaquez with the screen on Maxey. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Well, if he gets an opportunity to throw one down, he is going to take it every time.
And here's Maxey outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Maxey's got 5 points now this quarter. And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Now Smith. He has yet to score. Jaquez with the screen on Maxey. Smith with it. Now defended by Embiid.
As this game tightens up, it's even more important to take care of the basketball.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heroes checked in for Powell. Pass to Oubre. Maxey kicks to George. He's looking for Embiid and finds him with a tie. And the Wildcats, another three.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Hero, that's a two-pointer. That one wide left.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved he didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Over in the corner, Jaquez. Here's Larson. He's covered by Maxey. Just 2 to shoot. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. So for the Wildcats, Edwards, he's checked in for Paul George. Quentin Grimes comes in for Kelly Oubre, and Ivey subbed in for Edgecombe. Now, here's Ivey. 5 points in the game. Embiid in the corner. Maxey kicks to Ivey. Clock at 6.
2 minutes.
For the lead, Wildcats need to get off a shot here. Embiid, no good. Hero against Ivey. Wiggins sets a screen for Hero to end the cold streak. It's hauled in by Edwards.
Oh, just a little too cute on that one, and it cost him.
A 3-ball. Bangs home the trifecta. Edwards got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And where is the leadership? Because in the second half, they just haven't brought the same energy defensively.
Wiggins, a screen on Ivey to the inside. And that one's good. The Wildcat lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Andrew Wiggins.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Maxey passes to Edwards. Embiid is at the elbow. Over Wiggins. Embiid, no good. Gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Jaquez against Edwards for the lead, and Wiggins with the layup. Wiggins has got 6.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Maxey finds Embiid. No good with the triple.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here since.
Wiggins in the post. Guarded by Embiid. Jaquez with the ball. Wiggins from outside. And that one released in time, but no good. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Up by 1. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
And it's such an advantage to have a big man who can facilitate at a high level like that.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Jonas is out there with Tyler Hero. Then there's Powell. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Jovic in at the center. Here's Hero. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Yeah, Tyler Hero always under control in the mid-range area of the floor.
Pass to Embiid. Now here's Edwards. A 15-footer. Embiid, no good.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Here's Hero. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And here's Ivey. Shoots over Jonas. The shot by Ivey, no good. 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. Over in the corner, Hero. Over Grimes. Hero, no good. The Wildcats have gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. Ivey with the bucket. Ivey's got it all tied up now for the Wildcats.
Oh, how about the quick thinking by Ivey? I love when he goes right at it with the shot.
Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Embiid against Wiggins. Here's Jovic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Axie's checked in for the Wildcats. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. Coach had a clear message for his team. He said, quote, let's finish the job out there. It's ours for the taking if we can just get it done. So it sounds like he's hoping they can close out this game strong, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Pass to Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Jaquez outside. Down low. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
5 on the clock. Rebound, Wildcats. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside, George. Kept alive. Embiid is a monster in the lane. Wow.
Yeah, good luck blocking out Embiid. He is so massive at 7 feet. He can just power his way to grab offensive rebound.
They set the pick to the paint. Here's Ware. He's still out. Now he is 9 of 10.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I'm surprised because he's a guy you have to key on for something like that. You can't let him get one that easy.
And it's out of bounds to the Wildcats. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Here's George. Puts it up.
Well, that's nice defense that time by Jaquez Jr., really making his presence felt.
Foul outside. And George gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
First team foul.
There's a screen. A great pass leads him right to the rest.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
The Wildcats have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the 3rd. Pretty cold down the stretch. He's off from 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Larson. Here's Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Oh, what a finish!
Yes, he is such a great dunker.
Craig, a high riser, no doubt about it. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Embiid. Oh, and he feathers one right through. What touch!
Joel Embiid coming up big. So reliable in the clutch.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. And clearly an important junction. He's going to have some choice words with his team.
Substitution on the court.
The lead is 2. Wiggins. Cleared away by George.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Now Wiggins. 1:11 left here in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock.
Yeah, and you've seen Wiggins improve as a passer as he's added experience to his game.
And for the Wildcats, they're shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing the best work of late. Doing it brilliantly here late. 60% from the field. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul, second team foul.
Hero draws the double.
Tyrese Maxey. Second personal foul, third team foul.
It's the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, making all of their free throws right now, it's a great way to extend the lead.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Embiid.
Well, few guys get to the line the way Embiid does.
Joel Embiid. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within 5. Good on both. Here's Wiggins, and they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul, third team foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he does get the second one, and that puts them up by 5. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Maxey on the wing. Embiid punches it down.
And the big man coming through in the clutch. These are the moments that Embiid lives for.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
And the Wildcats call time here. 20 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And what's their best move at this point?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Well, at this point, everything has to go your way to extend this game.
Now Maxey. Good.
And you see the maturation of Tyrese Maxey. These big moments don't faze him at all.
And the free throw, no good. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And a Tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. Here's Oubre. Off target from outside. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Personal foul.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Maxey. He'll put that. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan.